I'm Michaela. I'm from Fishers, Indiana, and I'm majoring in neuroscience and psychology here at IU, and I'm also doing a Spanish minor and a clinical psychological science certificate. When I was in high school, I was a senior in high school, and I saw this flyer for the National Brain Bee, which is a neuroscience competition, and I studied for it, and there was like a regional competition at IUPUI, and I won. And then I went to the national competition, tied for second, so I was like, wow, okay, I actually like this and I'm good at this. I had previously been interested in just psychology, but neuroscience really ties all the sciences together, and psychology ties sciences as well as like economics and other disciplines, so the two together are really attractive. Animal behavior RU is actually very diverse, so some students who are in the RU are doing a lot of field work, others are doing a lot of like PCR, which is a very molecular technique. But what I do is I work with rats, and my project this summer is really on looking at the dendrites of rats and how they change in response to stress. My project is rats that were stressed in adolescence and adulthood, and we're looking at sex differences in a region of the brain that's associated with human psychological disorders. It depends on the stress paradigm you're using. We had an adolescent stress paradigm that we used for my project, where basically we put the rats in an opaque container for like an hour a day for 16 days. And then every 4 days during that time, we put them in a new cage with like 2 new rat mates. Since rats are really social, they like to make friends, and it's kind of like in humans when you like move around every so often, it's a little psychologically stressful. The NSF RUs are really competitive. It can be tough to get into, and it looks really good on an application, so I've been told. And I personally really like it because it helps you spend a whole summer doing research and figuring out if that's what you want to do. Because you're in the lab at least 40 hours a week doing work that scientists do. I technically have 2 mentors, so I have the graduate student mentor who I work with a lot more closely, and then there's Kara, Dr. Wellman. She is the professor who runs the lab. And it's also really great because they give you a lot of career prep, so we've done talks on like graduate schools, we've done talks on resume and CV writing, we've also prepared for giving a proposal presentation, and then we're doing a research talk that's 15 minutes long, each of us are, at the end of the summer, which is something that's very common in the scientific field.